Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And today I have a very special shout out that I would like to do here on the channel. But before we get started, first and foremost, I'd like to thank each and every single one of you for being a part of the channel. For those of you who are not yet subscribed, go ahead and get subscribed to the channel. Be sure to turn on all your bell notifications. So therefore, you guys won't miss any news during the time of this recording. You guys will actually be able to get a chance to see my live streams and be notified each and every single time I go live. But I do have my PC sitting right next to me, so um, I do in fact have that turned on. Whoa, wait a minute, what is going on here? That was really weird. Anyway, I do have my PC sitting next to me. Let's see who we have all in chats today. Um, First and foremost, here's the special shout out to Lily. Uh, I definitely do appreciate everything that you've done. So this shout out is directly for you. I definitely commend you for everything that you've done so far, and I definitely have to say you're awesome. With that being said, guys, um, I do have some information about a new concept version of the new Xbox game series. I might be able to pull up a picture of this. I don't know just yet because I do have that on my phone, but I'm going to try to pull that up on my PC. So just bear with me for a minute and let's see what we got. Let's see what I can come up with here, guys. And just note for the records, just because it's a concept version, this is actually still a prototype, so there's probably quite a bit of things that they're going to need to iron out before they release it to the public. And like I said, if you guys would like to know more information about it, I have it in the description below. You guys can check it out. There's no link set for it, but you guys are more than welcome to check that out if you like. So with that being said, let's go ahead and dive on into game console news. So as most of you probably do, so most of you may or may not realize this, with this new not with the new Xbox, but they are in fact talking about Steam coming directly to the Xbox game console. So I think that's pretty exciting. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can try to pull this up. So if you guys haven't actually got a chance to see exactly what this system is going to be consisting of, if I can't pull it up on my PC, don't worry, I do have a picture of it. I will in fact be displaying that information here on the channel, guys. So just to let you all know, if you guys would like to join the chats, you guys are more than welcome to. Let's please keep everything professional, because at the end of the day, negativity will not be tolerated here on the channel, guys. I definitely do want to thank you guys for your possible understanding of this. Just to let you know, also, this system has not been released yet. So this is basically so nobody knows exactly when this system is going to be getting released. So hopefully it's sometime soon. I would probably say maybe within 6 months to about a year from now, roughly. Estimating, don't exactly quote me specifically on what I'm saying, but it could be anywhere from that range all the way up to the next year, year and a half. I'm just kind of keeping it short and brief, but yes, this right here is in fact the new Xbox that they are working on. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. So there are different clips of it. Let me see if I can pull this up, make it bigger for you guys. This is the system right here, the new Xbox Prototype 2000. So this is the new concept version. I'm going to be keeping a very close eye on this. So if something like this does in fact does have a set release date, I will try to keep up on that, and I will definitely notify you guys here on the channel. And yes, I will definitely be posting a link in the description as well. So this is actually going to be ran by, this is all your Xbox systems are basically ran through Microsoft. So for those of you who don't know, now you know. And so basically what that means is when they bring this console out and about, every single Xbox out there from Xbox S to Xbox X series to the new prototype, if in fact they do happen to release this, Steam will be compatible for each and every system. I don't know about any of the older systems, but I do know that it's going to be probably made readily available for the Xbox Ones. So this is pretty much still in the concept stage, guys. So like I said, I'm definitely going to try to keep my eyes open, and I'm going to be digging deeper into this and finding out all I can. So then therefore you guys will actually have a better view of what to expect. So again, here it is for those of you who may not have seen this. How cool is that, guys? So there you have it. This is a pretty cool thing. So I don't know exactly what type of bugs that they're going to be working on, or if they decide to get just this system set up and running. It may have a different chip in it. I don't know, because no information has been released to the general public. So I have no way of knowing. So if you guys are so if you guys are thinking about ordering one, they may or I don't think that they're gonna put this out on the market just yet. Because like I said, there's a lot of things that have to be ironed out with this type of system. So as I got ready to fire up my computer, it was saying something about Windows 11. So I'm going to take a look into this and see exactly what is going on here. So hopefully something had made a change in my computer, and now I get to do the fun part. I get to investigate. And I think I'm going to take you guys along this journey with me. That's if you guys are interested. So I got to brighten my screen up. Oh, wait a minute. That's the wrong one. Hang on just a second, guys. Yeah, that's actually at maximum brightness. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to check out my system and see where I'm at. So I'm going to go down here to my settings. And just so you know, I think this is probably, I don't believe I can't believe I just did that. This may still possibly be running Windows 10. I don't know for sure, but yeah, from the looks of it, it does look, I think this still is Windows 10. So let's see, I'm going to go to System. I'm going to come down here to About. There. Yep, I'm still on Windows 10. That's fantastic. Backup settings. Back up my system. Sign into OneDrive. Okay. Restore back to Windows 7. No, 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 no. Good God, no. So, I don't know exactly how soon this is going to be, guys. Like I said, there's always things that could be happening, and there could be a lot more stuff that maybe we don't know much about. But this is something that I just came across just not too long ago. So just to kind of keep you guys informed of what's going on here. Okay, accept ish. I'm going to go here. I'm going to try to install this update, and hopefully this goes by pretty swift. So it says here that Windows 11 is downloading. Fantastic. So I'm going to pull up my window, and I'm going to close this app up, or close this notification out. So if some odd reason this live stream does not stay up, guys, I will definitely be troubleshooting the issue and try to get this issue resolved. Because I noticed a couple times that my computer has booted me. So hopefully nothing like this happens. I definitely do want to thank you for the hearts, whoever sent those. You guys are more than welcome to join the chats if you like. And that would be Chris. That's my moderator. How you doing, brother? So I don't know if you just saw a video that or not a video, but just part of a clip of what I just pulled up. So in case you happen to miss that, I'm gonna go ahead and go back into that and pull that back up. I'm I'm doing just fantastic. So I'm gonna come over here, let's go down to my history. There is, hey Chris, there is a new Xbox system that's not actually available to the public just yet. This is a concept version of the new Xbox. This is the Xbox Prototype 2000. So I don't know if they're going to be upgraded. I don't know if the chips is going to be upgraded or if it's basically going to be completely overhauled and re-innovated. I don't know because none of the information has actually came out public yet. So yes, what you're looking at right here, that is the new prototype. So that is the new concept version of the new Xbox. Let's see if I can enlarge that photo for you. There we go. Oh, that's just a little too big. And just to let you guys know, this computer that I'm on right here, this is a touchscreen. So there it is. This fantastic. Congratulations. That is awesome. So what do you think about this new system? This is not it's not been released to the public just yet because what they're getting ready to do is I think what they're getting ready to do is they're getting ready to have Steam onto the Xbox system so that'll be compatible for each and every system that is Xbox because Xbox is basically through Microsoft. So I'm definitely glad that you're able to make it here on the stream. That is awesome. Oh boy. And yes, I'm basically going back in and trying to reinstall Windows 11. If it does not happen to go through, I'm going to have to go back through my system and uninstall certain updates and try to push this through again. So there you have it, man. So yeah, if you know somebody who's got an Xbox S or Xbox X series, that is basically it'll basically pop up as Xbox One. So I don't know if you knew that or not, but if you didn't, now you do. It didn't really take me much to pull that photo up. I gotta see how much drive space I have in this. Because more than likely, I think what I'm going to have to do is see what all I can do about downloading. Oh no, I do not have that. I do not have the file. Damn, that's not going to go through. I can tell you that right now. Fantastic. Congratulations, man. But yeah, this is not going to go through. So I'm going to go ahead and go through here, scan my drive. So basically, if you guys have a PC and you want to check your solid state drive, known as SSD, if you guys want to scan that for any type of error reports, I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do that. So the first thing you're going to want to do is take your mouse or your cursor up here to your recycling bin, left click twice, and as soon as you pull that information up, you're going to come down here to where it says this PC. You're going to left click here. Now you're going to come up here to this little guy right here. This is your solid state drive that's connected to Windows. So you're going to left click to highlight and right click on your mouse. Hang on a second. Left click to highlight, right click. Okay, now that this page is pulled up, you're going to come down here to where it says properties. And as soon as you see properties, left click on this, another page will open up, and where you're going to want to go to is tools. So you're basically going to scan the drive. Left click there. Error checking, Windows C. That's basically the solid state hard drive. That's C:, by the way. So if you happen to see that, and this will actually pop up as like close to 5 minutes, but that's just kind of an estimated time configuration. So what you're going to do is you're going to let this complete you're going to let it run its course, let it complete. And as soon as it completes, then you'll go down to where it says optimize. But I'm gonna let this do it. I'm gonna let this do its thing first, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly what to do next. So when you pull something like this up, and I'll explain it to you as I go along with it. So it says about 5 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. That's just, like I said, that's a pro estimated time configuration. So that's, sometimes that might not always be right. Sometimes your computer is just zip through that like it's nothing. But it depends on how much memory and storage space that you have available in your disk drive or SSD. Since I'm kind of running two things at one time here, that could potentially cause a performance issue. About 6 minutes remaining. Okay, so every time you do something like this, guys, there's a possibility that your time configuration may increase or may possibly decrease depending on what you have running in your background. Okay. So if I were to come down here, since I got Windows 11 in the midst of possibly updating, I'm going to go ahead and close that out. And this should now possibly speed up. Hopefully. About 7 minutes, 30 seconds remaining. Let me cancel. I'm going to cancel this all out. Opt out of all this right quick. I'm going to redo this. So again, guys, if you're just starting, if you're wanting to scan your drive, you'll come up here, left click twice on your mouse, come down to this PC, left click once, you'll come over here to your C drive or D drive, whatever drive it is that's your main hard drive. You're going to left click to highlight, right click. Let's try this again, right click, and go to properties. Click here. Then you're going to come up here to where it says tools. Okay. Since I already had something already running in the background prior to this, okay, let me show you guys. Okay. So once you come to tools, you're going to come down here to where it says check. So this is basically scanning your hard drive. This is the window that'll pop up. Go ahead and left click on your mouse. Let this run its course. And this will tell you exactly if your computer has any type of error reports or error messages. Okay, so now it says about 60 seconds remaining, which is actually good because if you have something running in your background and you're trying to do this, this could actually prolong this procedure. It could actually extend it and probably even double the time frame on it. So you want to make sure that you don't have anything down here in your taskbar where I'm pointing at, guys. You want to make sure that you don't have anything else running down here. So when you pull this up, it's about 4 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. It may possibly take up to that long, but like I said, sometimes this can just zip right on through as it doesn't even want you to read it. Just saying, you know. So just let it do its thing, and once it completes, then it will basically give you another pop. It'll pop up another window saying this driver was scanned successfully. No error issue or no errors were found. See, look at this, guys. Look at that. See what I mean? That's why I said never have anything down here in your taskbar running at one time, or never have something running while you're doing this. So just close that out, and then you're going to come down here to where it says optimize. Left click here. Okay. Now up here, this is your current status. This is going to be common in Windows 10 and also in Windows 11. So this is the solid state hard drive. 9 days ago. Okay, so I'm gonna re-optimize this. I'd like to try to keep up with this as much as I can. So when you see a percentage as it's doing right now, it's actually timed. There it is. That's complete. So after this completes its course here, you can just go ahead and come down here and close that page out and just opt out of all of this. Now, if you're looking to if you want to check your graphics card settings, and or not graphics card settings, but if you're wanting to update your graphics card and all that, or your graphics driver, I'm sorry, you're going to come down here to you're going to want to come down here to your Windows icon on your screen, right click, and you're going to look for where it says Device Manager. You're going to left click there. There's going to be a window that pops up right here, just like so. And if it's too small, you come up here to this little guy right here, click on him. And when you pull this whole entire plethora of options up, now you're going to want to go to display adapters. So you're going to come over here to that little arrow icon, click that. This is your graphics information. Right click here and go to update driver. And this is going to take you directly to your Windows updates. So here's what you're going to want to do. This is a selection right here if you want to run it automatically. But if you know your way through a computer, then you can come down here and run it manually. So if you're just wanting to do it really quick and get that stuff done, just go up to search automatic for drivers and stuff like that. Okay, search for update drivers on Windows Update. So when you click on this, it's going to take you right back to the Windows Update icon. There you go, just like so. And right around this area of your PC, if it says install updates, go ahead and click on that. And when you do that, what that's going to do is not only that's going to update your operating system, but that's also going to update your drivers as well. So that's pretty much two for the price of one. So that's pretty much what you'd want to do. So if you find this video to be helpful, if you find it to be if you find this video to be extremely helpful, if you guys are tuned into my channel, feel free to do me a favor, hit that thumbs up, smash that heart button. And if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe for more content. Be sure to turn on the bell notifications. So therefore, you guys won't miss any news here on the channel. With that being said, I definitely do want to thank each and every single one of you guys who have subscribed to my channel. And I definitely do appreciate all the views that you guys have actually shown. I definitely do appreciate all the love, support, and so forth. You guys are phenomenal, and you guys are legends. That includes you too, Chris. I'm not leaving you out of this. So, you are also a legend as well. But for the most part, I definitely have to give my moderators a hard time on here, guys. So, it's all good. But yeah, that's definitely something that you want to try to keep updated at all times. Now, your BIOS, you'll basically get a notification of when your BIOS needs to be updated, because you'll get that automatic notification sent directly to your PC directly from manufacturer's server. So that server will boot that information out. It'll be sent directly to your computer. Then just go ahead. It should basically update itself automatically. But if your computer powers down, guys, it's not the end of the world, because when it powers down, it's allowing that system to be able to download that information into, it's actually downloading it to the system. So then when your computer reboots, it automatically installs it. So then therefore you don't have to go through all your settings and have to deal with all the headaches and so forth just to update your BIOS. Oh, and one more thing. If you guys are wondering if I have my coffee, I've already smashed that early this morning. And yes, I usually do drink coffee on my live stream, guys. I definitely do smoke on my live stream, which I probably should not be doing this because of because being a parent myself, I would not want my kids. I wouldn't want my kids to see me smoking on my live stream. So I'm just being a responsible parental figure. So with that being said, guys, now if you're looking to update, not update, I'm sorry. If you're wanting to do an antivirus software scan, I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do that too. So first and foremost, you're going to come down here to your search bar, which is right here where my arrow is bouncing up and down. Click in here, and you can type in V as in Victor, I as in India. There it is. You don't even have to type in the whole word, because when you go into your search bar and you type in the first two or three letters, your computer will automatically know what that prompt is, and it's going to pull this here up. So if you're on, so if you have a Windows Defender, or if you have McAfee, well, I don't have McAfee installed in here, but I can put McAfee in here. But if you're wanting to do an AV test, antivirus software, that's where you're going to want to click. You're going to want to click on that, and then right here where it says quick scan, click on this, and again, let it run its course. And after it's completed, down on the far bottom right hand screen or the side of your screen, you'll get a notification that'll pop out right here. Now, if you miss that notification that pops out, it's not the end of the world. See this thing right here that kind of looks like a TV screen? You click on that and wait a minute. So you come down here, you click on that, and this window here will actually open, and that's where you can actually retrieve the message that you lost out on. So that will stay right there in your computer until you actually remove that yourself. So once you complete an antivirus software test, your computer is going to let you know if there's any type of viruses that's being detected, because right now what it's doing here is this is scanning each and every single file in your computer, from your personal files to your systematic files. Okay. So once this completes, you'll definitely want to look down here on the bottom right hand side of your screen for that little pop out notification. And again, and for those of you who have actually missed what I just said, you can always come down here to this little guy right here, and you can left click on that, and your notification should pop up right around in this region. So it'll be right at the top of the screen if you have one notification active. Now, however, you can actually shut off most of your notifications, but if you shut them all off, there's a good possibility you may not get that notification. Now, if you're out and about and you think that somebody's trying to track you, I can show you exactly how to disable your location on PC. This could be on a laptop, this could be on a desktop. It doesn't matter what type of computer it is, as long as it's functional, you can actually disable your location either way. And most people seem to think that a laptop actually has one battery. That is not true, because your clock display down here is actually run on a separate battery. Because your separate battery would be down here, right in this little region here. And now over here, where I'm tapping, that would be where your hard drive is. That would be known as your SSD. Now, if you plug in a thumb drive, that will also open up as another drive to your computer as well. So just kind of keep that in mind, guys, ladies and gentlemen. So right now we're at little over 2/3 of the way, or 3/4 of the way done with this right here, the end of the current threats and stuff like that. So what's basically most common in computers when you run it. See, look at that. Now I'm just going to let that go for a minute, and I'm going to show you exactly what I meant. Okay, I just missed that notification. Let's just pretend that I missed that. So all I got to do is come down here to this little guy right here, because it's going to have a number right associated with that transcript. And right there, Microsoft Defender, or it says Windows Defender scan results. Microsoft Defender antivirus scanned your device at 8:35 on 3/20 or 3/4/2000 on March 4th, 2025. No threats were found. No new threats were found. That's common, guys. And if your computer does say that there is an issue, it'll say issue detected, and it will give you it will basically pop up a little button on there that says resolve. You take your little cursor right into that little box there, and you left click on your mouse, and you can resolve that issue, and you can kill that virus just that quick. So there's three major things that can actually cause a computer to slow down, and I'm going to go over that with you right now. So the very first three things that you don't want your that you do not want to have in your computer. One is a Trojan horse, because that basically opens up multiple different sites, multiple different URLs. And what that can do is that can cause your computer to bog down performance wise, cause your computer to freeze, and often crash. Same thing with malware and spyware. Those are the other two unmentioned things that you also do not want in your computer at all. Because when you go out to buy a brand new computer, it's going to have malware and spyware in it. You just got to remove all your temporary files and all that garbage out. So get rid of those files, guys. Those are not they're not really all that important. Because if you continue to run that, then you're looking at performance issues that can cause your computer to crash, and even from time to time cause your system to flicker. So that's definitely one thing you definitely want to keep in mind and be very mindful about. Because trust me, that's the last thing that you'd want to have installed in your computer. And if you guys are going on to the deep web, I don't recommend that, because you're actually opening up different types of channels for your IP address to be leaked onto the deep web. And hackers will basically get your IP address. They'll get everything from all your sensitive information, like credit card numbers, banking account information, stuff like that. They could sell that on the deep web. And before you know it, you'll have all types of scammers trying to seize your account. So that is definitely one thing that you really want to keep in mind, and try to keep that down as much as possible. And always make sure that you have a good firewall in your computer. You can always check your firewall status at any given time. If there's any type of compromise that's associated with your computer, there is a way to get all your sensitive information off the deep web. Because a lot of these other big tech corporations might possibly leak some information out, and that information can be sold all across the deep web, guys. So always keep that in mind. Make sure that you have all of that cleared. Make sure that your computer has a very good firewall, and make sure that you have everything in your computer up to date. Now, there's two different types of antivirus softwares that you can actually use. You could use Norton's, or you can use McAfee. And honestly, I prefer McAfee. So after all this is said and done, guys, after you've completed your AV test, just go ahead and opt out of that page right there, and you're good to go. So if you guys have any questions, comments, or any type of concerns, you guys can always feel free to leave your comments over here in the chats. over here, or feel free to post a comment in the comment section, and I will be checking everybody's comments at the end of the live stream, guys. So I definitely thought that I would put that out there for those of you who don't know. I went to school for this type of stuff. As a matter of fact, I'm an IT support specialist. That's what I was actually majoring in, but they literally put me like directly into the wrong class because I was basically wanting to be able to take apart a computer, rebuild it, repair them, get them back out there. So if you guys are looking for a good career, IT is basically the best that you can get because the IT field, you can actually make up to $30 an hour as a technician. And for those of you who don't know, that in fact I did go to school for this. You may not think that this is me, but all reality, guys, this is me legitimately. That's what I went to school for. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Let me know in the comments or let me know in the chats. IT support specialist. So basically what I was doing is that I was doing computer updates and stuff like that. Just pretty much anything that had to do with software. So a lot of this other stuff I pretty much learned on my own. So again, if you guys do have questions that you aren't too certain about and you would like to try to get the right guidance to resolving your issue, let me know in the comments or feel free to let me know in the chats, and I will do my best to make that happen for you. So, oh, one more thing, guys. Now, if you're looking to try to reset, if you're getting ready to sell a computer to like a friend, like a family or a family friend, or just a friend in general, or somebody that you know very well, and you are trying to reset, just basically trying to erase everything out of your PC, I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do that without even having to go into your settings. So first thing is first, this is the key that you're going to want to find. You're going to want to press and hold down on your left shift key. And you're going to bring your cursor down here to your Windows icon. And basically it's going to look like you're going to shut down your PC. So you're basically going to continue to press and hold down on your left shift key and restart your computer. But notice it will basically go to the blue screen of death. That's basically what that's known as in computer terms. So, so when this completes and this reloads, you're going to have a whole plethora of options. You're going to have like 4 or 5 different options over here on the top left-hand side of your screen. You'll see it here in just a moment as soon as this all pops up. And just to let you guys know, my computer is in fact a touchscreen. So if you don't know, now you do. So as you notice, I'm still continuing to press down and holding my left shift key. This is the page that's going to come up. So again, guys, if you happen to see this here, you're going to come over here to troubleshoot. Click this. And if you're looking to reset your computer, factory reset or hard reset, okay, now it's going to give you 2 options. Now, if you're Now, if you're just doing this because your computer, you think that your computer's got a virus, you definitely want to keep your files, keep your personal files, because what that's going to do is that's going to reset all your factory, no, excuse me, that's going to basically restore all your systematic files to its original defaults. So this would be the one that you'd want to, this is the one that you'd want to do if you don't want to lose anything in your computer. Now, if you want to basically erase everything, then you just come down here, click on remove everything, okay? And if you feel that you may have got this in error, don't worry, guys. There's always hope. See this little arrow right here? Click on that, go back to troubleshoot, click back again, and go to where it says continue. This will basically take you back to your home screen on your PC. So if you ever get that type of message, just backtrack it. Backtrack it as much as you can until you see where it says continue. Then once you click on continue, your computer's going to reboot. You're not going to lose anything. You're not going to lose photos, music, etc., PDA files, any of that. So what that's going to do is that's basically going to reboot your whole entire computer system. And if you have a password on your PC, just re-enter your password and you're good to go. So again, my computer pretty much has a mind of its own. I swear this computer is like completely mental. I don't know if my computer is autistic or what the deal is. Sorry, no offense, guys. I don't mean no harm in that. But I think that my computer just pretty much has a mind of its own, just pretty much does whatever it feels it wants to do. Crazy as that may sound, but yes, my computer is not exactly all the greatest. Just look at the name brand. And this is kind of why I regret getting these type of computers, guys. So I think now that all that's said and done, it's probably going to either reboot or it's probably going to go to another blue screen saying preparing all information. I think if that's the case, I think something may have been possibly, I think it may be something internal. But now since this has already popped up, I can click here. There's my profile. I'm going to turn my camera because I'm not putting my password on camera at all. I'm just going to do this off camera for a minute. Okay, so now that I've entered my password, I'm going to go ahead and hit enter. And there you go, guys. Back on the home screen. How cool is that? So also, there's a lot of other things that you can do with computers as well. If in fact you do have Windows 10, you can actually use your own voice to power down your PC. If your computer still has Cortana in it, you can say, hey Cortana, shut down my PC. And you will basically get a verbal reply back from your computer. So yes, your computer will in fact talk back to you. But there has also been issues with Cortana, by the way, guys. And since Windows 11, if you're running Windows 11, you're going to lose the Cortana feature. But if that's the case, you could always uninstall it and reinstall Cortana, and basically go back through all the settings, all that, and try to get it up and going. And if you can get it up and going, that's fantastic. Because then you don't even have to have you don't even have to even touch your computer. You can just give your PC a voice prompt. It could lock your computer. It could shut down your PC. It could tell you your artificial intelligence will actually even tell you the time. How do I know this? I've actually had a computer that had Cortana on it at one point in time. And I've actually showed a couple of the people that they're like, wow, man, that's pretty cool. They didn't know that I could do that. So if there's something that you guys would like to know more about, by all means, hit me up in the chats. Let me know what you think. Or hit me up in the comments. Let me know what your thoughts are. So, I mean, it's pretty simple, guys. And if you don't think that your computer is going to be eligible, if you don't think that your computer meets the criteria to update your system to Windows 11, I've got a little trick. I've got something a little special for each and every single one of you. This is what you're going to want to put in your PC. PC Health Check. And what this will do, this will scan every single computer file that you have stored in your PC right now. And that will actually determine, that will actually tell you if your computer is compatible for Windows 11. PC Health Check at a glance. Okay, so, all right, now that this is already pulled, now that I've already had this pulled up, I'm going to go ahead and click on this here. It's going to run a full potential scan, so see all, okay, see all results. Okay, you don't even have to go through all that. More about Windows 11. You can actually hide all the results, but I don't suggest that you do that because this will in fact tell you if your computer is compatible for that update because there's a lot of things going on with Windows 11. And just kind of keep note, mental note of this too, guys. There's also they may come out with patch notes for the operating system. Now, if you do install Windows 11 and you have it in your computer for more than 30 days, all of your Windows 10 files will automatically be deleted from your computer because Windows 11 will take over and will automatically start deleting all your Windows 10 files. That does not mean that you're going to lose personal files like pictures, music, any of that. You're still going to keep all of that stuff, but everything's going to switch over to the new, well, I wouldn't say to the new Windows 11, but everything will be switched over to Windows 11. So Windows 11 will just basically delete all your Windows 10 files. There is there are certain websites I do believe that will charge you to install Windows 11, but you can actually update that for free. It's not going to cost you guys a dime. So this is pretty much this is pretty much the whole entire transcript of what Windows 11 actually has in store. Because if you do update to Windows 11 on your computer, you will also have this option. If your keyboard is compatible for this, you will actually have a microphone right here on your PC keyboard. You just press that, and this little icon right here will pop up on your screen, and you can just basically say whatever you want into your microphone, and whatever you're saying will be typed out across your screen as you're saying it. So that's, I think that's a pretty cool thing. So I don't know if you'd be able to use like a stylus on your touchscreen PCs? I'm pretty sure you probably could. But since I already have the update already up and ready to go, that's not applicable to me. So I hope that you guys have actually learned quite a bit on this channel. And if there's something that you may have possibly missed, let me know in the comment section, or feel free to hit me up here in the chats. I do try to communicate with everybody here in the chats as well. If I do happen, if I don't answer or reply back to you as quick as I possibly can, that means I'm just probably kind of in the middle of doing something else and kind of explaining other significant details. But if I see a question that I'm not really too sure about, I will basically let you know, hey, look, I'm just as much human as you are. You just asked me a very interesting question. Truthfully, I don't have an answer for you right now, but I am going to research this, and I'm going to try to get back to you with what I think may be the best answer. I'm not just going to come back and say, well, this is what I think, blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to tell you something I think you want to hear. I'm just going to come at you with what I believe is possibly the best answer. And hopefully that does resolve the issue or issues, also making that plural, that you may have encountered. And hopefully that does resolve all of it. Now, if you notice that your computer is kind of somewhat bogging down, if you have like multiple files open, here's what you're going to want to do. Take your mouse down here to your taskbar, right click, and you're going to pop up Task Manager. And now I can show you the whole entire performance of a whole entire computer system. Doesn't matter what type it is, Windows 10, Windows 11, doesn't really matter. So this one here is running in the background. I can go ahead and end this task. Okay, so that's obviously an important file. So if you see something that doesn't look too copacetic, you guys can always basically go in and check through certain files. If you get a pop-up notification, that means it's probably a very important file that your computer needs. So I'm going to try this one. In that task. So what you basically want to do is, if you see something running a lot of memory and stuff in here, like per se 141.6 megabytes, that's okay. I mean, these are like your Steam files and stuff like that. If you have Steam downloaded in your PC, I do not recommend ending any of those task files. And if you come down here to the far bottom to where you see like this little gear here, those are files there that you don't want to bother, because those are the most important files in your computer. Those are all your systematic files. Even your Windows Explorer. That's basically to your internet. So, but for every computer, everything's a little bit different. Well, pretty much about the same, but some things may be a little different. But if they are, it's not too far off from being almost identically the same. So if you guys happen to see something that's completely, that you think may be irrelevant, just go up there and right click on it. It'll give you the options to where it says end task. If you end the task and it disappears, that's a low profile. That's a low profile folder in your computer that's basically shutting down. You're basically telling that file to shut down. And that's not going to hurt your computer at all. Just to let you know. Little FYI. And if you delete something by accident, guys, if you go to factory reset your computer, even if you think that you deleted a very important file, you did not delete it. Because that's basically stored in your computer's internal memory. Some of that information may be stored in your CPU and can be sent and relocated to a different area of your computer. Your CPU is the most important vital part of your computer because your CPU talks to every single component inside of your PC. So it doesn't matter if you're taking a file or if you're browsing through a file or you're wanting to cut, copy, paste, your CPU will actually know exactly what you're doing and where you're trying to send that file, where you're trying to relocate it to. And it will basically have its own, has its own internal memory. So just because you think that you may have deleted something, try to factory reset your computer, and what that's going to do, that's going to restore all your systematic defaults. And what you thought you deleted would be completely reinstalled back in your computer. Oh, excuse me. During the time of the hard reset in your PC. So what that's going to do, that's going to revive it and bring it back. Now, there are 3 different cards inside of your computer. I'm going to ask you guys this and see if you guys know the answer to it. And if you don't, I will gladly assist you with this. What are the 3 major cards inside of a computer? It doesn't have to be a gaming system. It's just a computer. Your PC has 3 different cards. Name them. Let's see if you guys know the answer to this one. And if you guys are stumped, let me know. And I will definitely give you the answers to all 3 of them. Okay. Sound card, graphics card, capture card. Those are the main 3 cards in your computer. And if you have a gaming system, you also have I/O sensors and stuff in there as well. Oh, and another thing too, guys, always make sure to update your GPU driver. So again, those 3 cards is capture card, sound card, and graphics card. And now also you can access your prompt command center in your computer as well. And for those of you guys who don't know how to do that, there's two different ways to do it. I'm going to show you guys exactly how to go about pulling that up. Okay. So the very first thing that you're going to want to do is press your Windows key and press R. You'll pop this up. And if you give your computer the proper command, it'll pop up your Windows Command Prompt Center. If you got that by mistake, hit escape. There's one way to do it. And now I'm going to show you the secondary way how to do it. So you're going to enter 3 letters. C as in Charlie, M as in Delta, command prompt. So once you click on this, it's going to take you to your command prompt center. And this is what you're going to pop up. So now if you want to give your computer a command, I'm just going to show you guys an example. This may not be completely, the command that I'm going to give it may not be correct, just to give you guys fair warning. So I'm going to go C colon C colon SFC dot autoscan. Oops. But there is, I don't recall the full aspect of autoscan part, but oh, SFC run autoscan. SFC dot run dot autoscan. Oops. Wait a minute. Dot setup dot exe. And again, like I said, now what I mean by, okay, now in case you guys don't know, Windows has been using the old DOS system since Windows 98, maybe as early as Windows 95. But that DOS system has been used since the 1980s, guys. So when you're running something like that in your computer, and you give the computer the right command, it'll basically scan your whole entire computer. So if something's happening, to where if something is not functioning correctly, your computer will scan every single file in your computer until it finds the corrupted file and it corrects it. And then it will basically start from 0, it'll go all the way to 100%, and it will say completed. and it will basically give you a notification that SFC autoscan or SFC run.autoscan.exe or setup.exe has been fulfilled. No errors were found. So basically what that's saying is that your computer is pretty much taking care of all those corrupted files. So it's gonna search for a corrupted file and it's gonna shut that file down. It's not officially gonna remove that file from your computer. So what it's gonna do is it's gonna shut it down and it's basically gonna restore everything else. Just that quick. So again, guys, if you do have questions, comments, or concerns, or anything pertaining to a computer or any type of file or anything that I'm sure you guys already know where this is going. But if you guys do have questions, comments, or concerns about anything that I had just mentioned here on the live stream, you guys can feel free to ask me. And if there's something I have an answer to, I'm going to be more than happy to assist you guys as much as I can. Because this right here, instead of hiring a technician to do so and spend and paying out of pocket, I'm doing this at no cost. So hopefully there are other alternatives that I can probably assist you with. And hopefully, like I said, I'm just hoping that this does in fact resolve any issues or any related issues to this topic. And hopefully that basically gets your computer system fully restored. So with that being said, I hope that everybody's actually thrilled that I'm actually showing you guys this, because in a way this will save you a lot of time, a lot of trouble, and trust me, by all means, this will save you a headache. So the SFC auto or SFC run.setup.exe, that was just an example. So even though the computer probably didn't even recognize that prompt, but I'm just saying that this is something that would be mostly common. You can always go into your command prompt center and correct any issues. With any type of file that you may have that may be corrupted or possibly colliding with another program that's running in the background. Even though a computer is actually running, there's probably more than 1,000 different files running all at the same time. They're all running concurrent. But if you're looking to update your computer or possibly looking to update your codec system and so forth, make sure that your computer actually has the requirements or meets the requirement standards to run the codec system. Because if it doesn't, because if it does not meet the specifications to run a codec, like if, say for instance, you got an old computer that you got like a level 1 or level 2 codec card, and you're running a level 4, that's bad news. Because you're pretty much gonna, oh my God. I'm pretty sure that you guys are probably gonna end up frying your computer if you're not careful with what you're doing. And always be careful of working on your computer, because your computer actually has some very sensitive parts inside of it. And some of those parts actually has to be connected to thermal tape. And what the thermal tape does, it keeps your system from overheating. You don't want to get that thermal tape inside it. You don't want to get that down onto those pins. So if you're taking out your CPU and that requires thermal tape or not thermal tape, but thermal paste, you get that down into your pins. That's bad news, because for one, that's going to be very difficult. It's going to be hard to get that thermal tape out of those pins from connecting. Or if they do connect, that could possibly cause your computer to cause your screen to flash, or it can cause your computer to just complete crash altogether. So just be careful when you're working on your computers, guys, especially your towers, because you have I do believe you have anywhere from a 16 to a 21 pin power supply or power connect that connects right into the motherboard. That does not require thermal paste at all. But now your GPU, your CPU, and stuff like that, that could be something a little different, because everything has to be seated just properly. And if you bend one of those pins, that's going to cause major issues in the long run. So always make sure that you have your alignments just right when you go to put a piece, or you go to take a piece out of your computer and replace it with the new part. Make sure that all your pin connections are accurate. They can't be slightly off. They have to be exactly accurate, 100% accurate, because one wrong move, you can fry your whole entire computer. But pretty soon, guys, I'm going to be doing a PC rebuild. And what I'm going to be rebuilding, I'm going to basically be redoing all of this. I'm going to be upgrading my computer. I'm actually thinking about upgrading this from a 16 gig hard drive to a 2 terabyte hard drive. And I'm actually thinking about running a level 4 codec card and a lot of other things. Now, my graphics card on my computer that I just showed you, I'm running a 3070 graphics card. I'm streaming in 4K right now. I have with the memory slot, or not the memory slots, but the RAM drives, I'm actually running the DDR5s. So those, so if I were to buy two of those, I'd be spending like $90 for just two DDR5. So two of those are basically, one is memory, and I think the other one is a sticker. I think the other one's a RAM stick. So I got 4 slots. I got 2 open. So I'm actually going to be boosting my RAM up quite a bit. But if you're actually looking to upgrade your gaming system, make sure to look at your RAM sticks. Make sure to look at everything, check everything through. There's other YouTube videos out here that can also help you guys do it, to help guide you with a PC rebuild. And if I do my PC rebuild, guys, I'm probably going to do mine off camera. So if you guys are trying to get a hold of me and I don't answer my phone, that's probably because my phone is shut off, and it's probably because I have my phone on airplane mode. So guys probably won't be able to get a hold of me there. So that's probably because I'm basically in the midst of doing a PC rebuild. But right now, with everything price wise and everything, I don't know if that's going to be anytime soon, but I will definitely let you guys know as soon as I find something out. Um, it's not a matter of where; it's a matter of when I'm able to get the funds to get everything that I need to start upgrading my computer. So right now I'm running the GeForce RTX 3070 graphics card. I'm going to up mine to a 6090 or probably to a 4060 graphics card or 4060 or 6090 graphics card. Yeah. I'm also thinking about upgrading my GPU driver and making my computer a lot faster and actually adding more memory space into it as well. So, like I said, guys, always make sure that if you're working on your own computer, make sure that you have everything aligned just right. Because if you bend one of those pins, oh my, I feel sorry for you because that can cause some serious issues. So again, guys, if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to let me know in the chats, or feel free to post a comment section. And if there's something, if you guys have already posted something in the comment section, that's not because it's not because I'm ignoring you guys. It's because I've got a lot of other things I got to attend to. And plus, I'm actually getting ready to. I don't know how soon I'm going to do this, guys, but I'm actually thinking about setting up my podcast on my YouTube channel. So if you guys are on PC and you guys have a webcam, uh, just send me your YouTube information, and I can I can send you guys an invite, and therefore not only not only I'll be able to see you guys as I'm talking to you, you'll be able to see me and hear me as like if we're on a FaceTime call. But mine will be directly on my computer. So that's always good news to know. So if and when that day does actually come, guys, I'm definitely going to post a link in or post that time in the description below, letting you guys know exactly when I'm going to be starting my podcast. Um, Hopefully that's going to be sometime soon, and I'll definitely keep you guys informed, keep you up to date what's going on. Also, I'm going to be doing my PSAs on the weekends. I used to do those on the weekdays, but since I got other things that I'm actually kind of doing in between weekend to weekend, I figured, okay, I'm going to move my PSAs and stuff like that over to the weekends and just continue my regular programming. So, again, guys, if you do have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to let me know in the comments or let me know in the chats. Either way, I will be checking everybody's comments at the end of this live stream. and it is now 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And for those of you guys who don't know when I live stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays from 8 o'clock p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So again, if you'd like to, so if you want to know more about what I do, if you guys want to stay up to date for more future content, be sure to subscribe to my channel and be sure to turn on the bell notifications. So therefore, I'll continue to bring some more exclusive content to you guys here on the channel. With that being said, I definitely want to thank you guys for coming to hang out. And for those of you who are new to my channel and have already subscribed, huge shout out to each and every single one of you. And also for all the rest of my subscribers on this channel as well. I definitely would like to shout you guys out as well. Don't worry, I'm not going to shout too loud because it is it's not exactly 11 o'clock yet. But anyway, we'll talk more about that on the next upcoming live stream. Um, it is Tuesday now, so I will be live streaming again this Thursday, same time, same studio, obviously. But I'll let you guys know when I decide to start my podcast. I will put a link in the description down below. So anyway, I definitely want to thank each and every single one of you for coming to hang out here on the channel tonight. You guys have been awesome. And for those of you who had actually missed the live stream earlier, I definitely would like to welcome you as well. So, yeah. Again, guys, I definitely want to thank you guys for coming to hang out. You guys have been phenomenal. Continue the good work. And by the way, I'm just almost at 1,000 views, guys. Wow. I definitely do appreciate every view that you guys, every time you guys check out my channel, that actually does go to help support the channel. And I definitely want to thank you guys for each and every single view that is on this channel as well. Until next time, guys, stay safe, stay sharp, stay frosty, and most of all, stay vigilant. Until next time, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.